Hello, everybody, and welcome to your full flexibility stretch flow. Today, we're just going to be flowing it out and really stretching the body. This is so good to do like once or twice a week if you're feeling really stiff before you're traveling. I just love stretching, and you feel so immaculate afterwards. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, just find a nice, comfortable position on your mat. Close your eyes, set your hands down on your knees, and just take a few deep breaths here. So inhale, deep through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Shake out the neck. Slowly open up the eyes. It is early in the morning here, so I'm still waking up myself. Go ahead, you're going to clasp your hands, palms facing you. Inhale, exhale, turn the palms away, round the belly, finding a nice curve in the spine. Inhale here, and exhale. On your next inhale, bring the arms overhead, reach through the spine, extend forward. Exhale, all the way down, release the hands, shake out the neck. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to be hearing me say inhale and exhale a lot because that's number one when it comes to stretching, and we tend to forget to do it. So inhale that right arm up and over to the left. Feel a really beautiful stretch the right side of the body. Shake out that neck. On your inhale, I want you to open your chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round down towards that left knee, all the way towards the floor. Shaking out the neck as you come up. And left arm up and over. Feeling that beautiful stretch. Inhale, open the body up. Exhale towards the mat. Inhale and exhale here. Come up to standing and just give your wrists a little roll. Itch your face if it gets itchy. And then let's come onto all fours here. We're gonna do some nice cat-cows with your shoulders. Make sure that they're not piked up. Really send them down and back. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, tuck the pelvis to round the spine. And again, inhale, drop the chest. Feel the stretch in the belly and the back. Exhale, other way. Two more like this. Inhale, open, really indulge. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands slightly forward here. We're going to go into some lovely hip circles. So take the glutes down towards the right, circling through child's pose to the left, through a little cobra position, and then back. Breathing naturally here. This feels so good for the whole body, the hips, the back, the chest. Let's take one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Meet me back in the middle. Let's go the other way. So dropping the hips to the left, to the right, all the way forwards and back. If you're lucky, sometimes we'll get a little pop here. That always feels so good. And let's do one more here. And from here, just send the hips all the way back into a child's pose. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. Touch your toes, open your knees. Rest the forehead onto the mat. On your next inhale, come all the way forward and slowly down onto the mat. Send the elbows underneath of the shoulders, push your palms into the mat. Just open up the chest here. I really like thinking, instead of pulling your shoulders back, I like thinking of your shoulders shooting out a semicircle line that meets all the way back here in the middle of your spine. That really helps me open up my whole chest. Just look left and right. And one more time, left and right. If you'd like, you can scoot your palms in a little bit further, closer to your body. Push into them. Feel the beautiful stretch in your belly. Engage the glutes here to protect the low back. And down. Using your arms, push back and come to all fours again. We're going to go into some tail wags. So you're going to tilt your bum towards the left and look towards the left. So you're kind of doing a little oblique crunch. And then you're going to do it again to the right. So like wagging your invisible tail. This feels really nice for the side of the body, especially if you did my last workout. That one really fired up those obliques, so this feels good. And then from here, come to center. Before we move on to our real nice stretches, let's do a nice thread the needle. So open up that right arm, inhale, exhale, you're gonna thread it through the left, feeling a nice stretch on the shoulder. You can always take that left arm up overhead, all the way forwards. I really like that one. Or of course you can take it and thread it underneath of your body. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back to center. Super, super slow. Kind of do a few little shakes to reset that spine. And then left arm goes up, inhale. Exhale, thread it underneath of the right. Since we'll be doing a lot of stretches right to left side, just pay attention to any differences between the sides. Just kind of gives you some info on where you're tighter, where you're looser. And then come back to center. Tuck the toes, and then on your exhale, send the glutes nice and high into a down dog. Really push into the arms, start pedaling your heels. I really like doing stomach vacuums in down dog. So inhaling, squeezing my belly, and exhaling, releasing. Let's do 2 more like this. So inhale, squeeze the belly into the spine. Really carve out the abdominal region. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Shake out the neck. And send your heels, lift up on the toes and send your heels over to left. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. And then up on the toes, send the heels towards the right. Come back to down dog, and we're just going to flow through a few chaturangas just to warm up the body here. So we're not stretching on the cold body. So whenever you're ready, inhale. We're going to start with some spinal rolls. You're going to roll through the spine as if it were a wave. Come to plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Send the bum back into down dog. Inhale, really articulate through the spine. Suck in that belly. Come to a strong plank. Exhale as you send the glutes back. 2 more. Inhale, big exaggerated roll to plank. Exhale, send the glutes back. And 1 more here. Inhale. And exhale back. Deep breath here in that down dog. Inhale, we're going to chaturanga. So inhale, roll through the spine, come to plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, untuck the toes. Open up. Exhale, down dog. 1 more here. Inhale. Roll through the spine. Exhale, push up. It's hard to do while speaking, but you got the gist. Push into a down dog. Go ahead, walk the toes in on your tippy toes to the center of the mat. And walk your hands back to meet the toes so that you're hanging over that body. You can have a slight bend here in your knees. Just shake out the neck, shake out the shoulders. Go ahead, we're going to bend the right knee, straighten the left, and switch. Bend the left, straighten the right. Keep going with this, just bending one leg, straightening the other. You should feel this most likely all throughout the back of those legs. Maybe a little bit in your low back too. I feel it in my low back quite a bit. Just releasing that tension. Our bodies get so tight and we really never think to stretch, so you'll feel so much better. All right, from here, just shake the upper body. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. On your last one, you're going to inhale. Exhale, see if you can grab your shins, your ankles, wherever. Exhale, pull yourself even closer to those legs. Inhale, exhale, pull closer. Shaking out that neck. If you feel a little shake in the legs, that just means we're finding that new flexibility. I'm right there with you. You can also send your palms underneath of the tops of your feet and pull yourself that way. That also feels quite nice. Okay, from here, adjust your little shorts if you're wearing them like me, so they're not piked up inside of your body. Okay, and now you're going to send your right leg back, coming into a little bit of a triangle position with the left leg forward. So to start here, I want you to pull that left hip back, pretending like your hips are against the wall. So just make sure that left hip isn't piked forward. You want it to be nice and in line with the right. Tent up onto your fingertips. You're going to inhale, push away from the mat. Exhale, come closer. Inhale. Exhale, melt even more. One more like this. Send that left arm on the inside of the left hand. You can slightly turn out that right foot a little bit and just reach up with the right arm, twisting from the waist into a bit of an opened triangle position. I do yoga sometimes. I'm not certified though, so I don't really know all of the exact names, but hopefully you're able to follow along. And all the stretches just feel so yummy. So I love them. Open up that right arm. Now you're going to take that right leg and you're going to, that left leg, and just going to step it forward into a lunge position. You can start here with both of your hands on the inside of that left leg on your right toes and just kind of rock forward and back. Feels really nice just opening up that right hip. Whenever you're ready, set it down. Make sure that left knee is over that left ankle. Fix your hair. And then push all the way up, stretching the front of that right hip. These hip stretches can be pretty intense, so if you need to keep your hands on the mat a little bit, go ahead and do that. No, you already know what I'm going to say. Just breathe. Send the right arm up. And just bend towards the left. That feels really nice here. Deep breath. You can always bring both arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those elbows in and extend. On your inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, squeeze open that chest, extend the arms. Two more like this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, open. Stay here for a few more breaths. If you're looking for a little bit more of a stretch, you can take your hands and push them against your bum. For me, that front hip is screaming as it is, so I'm just going to stay here. On your exhale, set your right arm onto the floor, your left as well, and you're going to rotate out on the side of that left foot, feeling a nice little glute stretch on that left glute. If this is a lot for your knees, you can always grab a towel, set underneath of them. Just feel that nice stretch. Set that foot back, and let's push back into a hamstring stretch. Again, here you want that left hip to be in alignment with that right. So really take that left glute and pull it back, pretending like your glutes are against the wall. Flex your foot here. This is a pretty intense one. So I want you to think of doing a flat back over that leg. You can push out yourself all the way up. Instead of rounding forward like this, I want you to exhale, really hinge from the hips to stretch that hamstring. Shaking out that neck. This is my first time using a little Bluetooth mic, so I hope this sounds good. It's not just me breathing really heavily and weird. Fingers crossed. Shaking out that neck. Let's inhale, push into the palms. Exhale, melt. Inhale, push. Exhale, melt. Take one more deep breath here. And on your exhale, shoot back into that lunge. This next stretch is both amazing and torturous at the same time, so just do it at your own speed. If this is your first time doing it, go easy on yourself. Eventually, we'll get it. So you're going to place that right hand on the mat. You're going to bend your right leg, and you're going to reach for that heel. So if you're just here, that's fine. But if you want, you can grab that leg and pull it all the way towards your glute. The goal is here to get a wonderful quad stretch. So just breathe. This one's really intense. You can always come all the way up if you like. You could grab your leg if you're flexible enough with that right hand. Or if you have a buddy with you, you can have them push the leg very gently towards your glute. This one's intense though, so just breathe. If you do a lot of leg work, lunges, squats, for me, my quads are my tight area, so this one is necessary. Go ahead, take one more deep breath. On your exhale, release that leg. We're gonna, of course, go into a pigeon because we can't stretch without doing a nice pigeon stretch. So walk that left heel, that left foot towards the right. Come all the way down. Make sure that that right foot is directly behind the glute. You can stay lifted, or if you want, you can come all the way down. You're gonna be here for a while. I'm really fighting the urge to not be in the stretch right now, but we're doing it because we care for our bodies. Deep inhales and exhales here. Really try to release all of the tension from the body. It's so hard, especially whenever we're stretching. It's usually uncomfortable. So just let the breath help you. And with every exhale, think of melting further into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Come all the way up. And I'm just going to rotate onto that right glute. And I'm going to do a swivel around so that I'm facing you. We're going to stretch those hips a little bit here before going to the other side. So again, adjust your outfit if you need to. You're going to come into a nice little butterfly position. You're going to inhale, really open up the chest. Exhale, come all the way forward. Shake out the neck. Extend your left leg out here, keeping that right leg bent in. And we're just going to go up and over. Nice lateral stretch, inner thigh, hamstring, all encompassing. Those are the best. Wiggle. I like wiggling my fingers when I'm stretching. I just get so tense. So these are my little tips. Open up that whole right side. And then come back to center super slow. You never want to rush when stretching because that's how you can injure yourself. And now let's extend that other leg. I feel a sneeze coming. I'm really hoping it goes away. Oh my gosh. All right, all good. Go ahead, take that left arm up all the way to the right. I really like thinking instead of crunching over, I really like imagining like there's a pole on my side that I'm stretching towards. And I'm going up and over that object. So I'm not just like, but I'm stretching outwards. One more breath. Good. Come to seated. And one more thing on our right or our left side before we switch on over. We're going to do a little split drill. So if you have your splits, awesome sauce. If you don't, we're going to start like this, sitting on that right leg, flex left foot, pulling towards you. If you don't have your splits, you can try and do a split. Don't push your body, of course, but these are the stretches that have helped me get my splits. I also was a dancer for a good many years, so I have that advantage on my side. Getting into splits is a little ungraceful for me, so I just kind of like wiggle my right leg out. This probably looks funky, but it is all good. I just sit all the way back. I keep my back leg tucked, like my toes, just so I can make sure that I'm not open with my hips. Once I know that I'm in position, I just come all the way down. Doing splits against the wall is really good. If you guys want a video purely for splits, let me know. Although I will admit I don't have my middle splits yet. My hips are not loose whatsoever. But I do have my right and left splits. So just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You can always come up if you're feeling a little bit adventurous. You can bend that right leg and bring it in towards your body. You'll feel a great hip stretch, the front, the side of that hip, or you can just stay in your splits. And then whenever you're ready, just take one more breath. And then come all the way up. Rotate out. I'm not facing you. And just before we do the other side, we're going to do some nice windshield wipers just to release those hips. So just sit on to your glutes and you're just going to windshield wipe the legs side to side. You can go slower than me or you can go quicker. Don't hurt yourself. That's our goal. Okay, let's push back into our down dog here to start. Nice down dog. Maybe walk out those legs a little. You should feel looser by now, hopefully. Shake out the upper body. And then let's start by sending our right leg forward into our little triangle position. So pay attention to what side is going to be tighter. I know my right side is tighter to begin with, so I can already feel that this one's going to be painful, but all's good. That's why we're here, to stretch, right? Push into those fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Melt towards that leg. Inhale. Create space in the body. Exhale. Melt. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And come down. Turn out that back leg a little bit. Send the right arm inside of the right leg and open up into a little bit of an opened triangle position. Deep breath. You can take that arm forward, right over your shoulder, or you can open it all the way back. Twisting from the belly here and come down. We're gonna walk out into our lunge. So again, tucking the toes to start, just rocking back and forth to release that hip. And then you can set the leg all the way down and come up. Wherever you are, just breathe. You can stay nice and center. You can take your left arm up and over. You can grab and push on your glutes. But to start here, let's open up that chest. So inhale, arms scoop forward. Exhale, open up that body. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those elbows to your side. Don't hit the curtain next to you if you have one. Two more. Squeeze. Last one. Go ahead, take a few more breaths here. And whenever you're ready, you're going to rotate on to the outside of that right leg. Just push it out to the side. Feel that stretch in the glutes. Stretching always makes me feel so tired. I think it's a sign that I need a little more softness in my workout routine. So we're all always working on something. No one's perfect. That's your reminder for today. And then come back to center. Take your right hand on the outside of that right foot, and then very slowly push back into your hamstring stretch. Deep breath here. Again, pull that right hip back. It's going to be more intense, but we are here for more flexibility after all. If you can't quite straighten your leg all the way, I actually like putting my forearm above my knee. Do not put it on that knee, but like on your upper thigh. Kind of helps keep it straight. And try not to engage your quad too much whenever you're stretching the hamstring. I do that. So instead of being all the way straight, I kind of take a little micro bend approach. That way I'm not tightening my quads more so than they already are. Come onto your forearms or onto your fingertips. Let's inhale. Exhale, come closer. One more inhale, push away. Exhale, melt. Take one more breath here. Really pull that leg back. If you're ever feeling adventurous, you can put your flexed foot against the wall. That's a little torturous, but oh so good at the same time. Let's push forward, come into that coveted quad stretch. So you're going to send those hips nice and forward. Going to bend in that left leg, and you're gonna just pull. This one's so good. Again, you can have someone pushing that leg towards you. You can always grab your leg with the right arm as well. Just breathe wherever you are. Release. Let's go into that pigeon. So you're going to walk that right leg towards the left. Come all the way down. Make sure the left leg is back behind the glute. You can stay lifted here, or you can come, holy moly, all the way down. Deep breaths. Take two more. Your last one, come up. And from here, we're going to slightly open up the body, and then we're going to come directly into our hip stretch or our split stretch. So to start, sit on top of that right leg or that left leg. Flex the right, pull it back towards your face. And then let's most likely ungracefully come into our splits. Super slow, super slow, super slow. Make sure those hips are facing forward. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, melt down. That's so good, but it's also so hurtful. Deep breaths here. And whenever you're ready, slowly come up. And let's stretch our glutes before we finish up here. So we're going to fix our shorts once more. And then we're gonna cross our left leg underneath of, or just cross your left leg and make a right angle. And then you're gonna take your right foot and flex it, cross it over the top of your left thigh. And you're just gonna fold forward. If your knee is up here, that's cool. If you can't make it past this, that's fine. You should feel a wonderful glute stretch, and we're just gonna go all the way forward. There are so many more glute stretches that we could do, but we are running on 30 minutes so far. Not too much stretching in one day, so just take it easy. If you guys want a glute stretching video, let me know. So just fold forward. Really let those glutes release. One more breath. And then roll up. Let's do the other side. So strain those legs really quick, just to release those knees. Right leg is underneath of the left this time. Both legs are in right angles. You're just gonna flex that left foot, cross it over the thigh, and bend forward. On your next exhale, come up. And let's just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Close your eyes. Just take some deep breaths here. On your next inhale, raise your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. One more time, scooping all of that fresh energy. Exhale, give yourself, oh, I just hit my mic. Give yourself a hug. I am so happy you guys joined me today for a full body stretch. Hopefully you're feeling loosey-goosey and really nice. And I am excited to see you next time. Bye.